I'm Tyler, and I'm an urban explorer. I'm here with Donald. He's going to tell us about the Mussel Fork Plantation house.
Yeah, well, what you got here is this house is a couple hundred years old. Was originally way back in the field. A couple years ago, they got together and got this house moved over closer to the main road and got it up on blocks, and we're getting to the point we need to get it preserved. There's an awful lot of wonderful history here, and it takes more than people's just desire. It takes money. So having the volunteers and having a little bit of funds is going to go a long ways into finishing this place. But there's an awful lot of people that deserve, you know, all the thank yous for getting it this far as it is. We've still got the blocks for the chimneys. There's great big piles of brick and block over there. Some of the stairs, some of the windows are still underneath. But this has been here. It's been occupied. It was a tenant house for farmers. It was used in the Civil War, and it's just a tremendous amount of wonderful information. So if you guys want to head inside, and we'll, you know, it's what it is what it is. It's kind of in need of help, but there's been a lot done.
Okay. So what can you tell us about the railroad?
Well, the railroad, that was huge. The Sussex Surrey Southampton Railroad actually ran right in front of this building. The railroad bed is right across there. There's still existing buildings that are over there. The lumber mill was here, and that was absolutely a booming business. I can't recall the exact number of people that were here, but in the 40s, unfortunately, it was a terrible fire, and a bunch of the houses burned down. Banks closed up, the theaters, the pharmacies. But it was a huge deal. This place was just amazing with wood. The railroad was huge. Sussex, Surrey, Southampton sent a lot of lumber up north out of Cobbin Wharf, right there where the ferry is now. They actually went straight to there and offloaded lumber. But that has an awful lot of information that you can find on dendronvirginia.org, I believe. And the Dendron Historical Society. Please look into it, you know, and you can gather. I have a very limited amount of information, but I'm going to definitely forward you the people that'll give you all the great information on this.
Right. Okay.
You know, kind of caught me off guard walking out of my house without.
And I appreciate all the information you're giving us. And you mentioned a book.
Yes, there's a book called The Company, and that book we sell. I say we as the town. The Dendron Museum right here sells that book. I don't recall the price at the moment, but it's got a wonderful array of information, some great photos in it of the existing railroad. It tells you about where the actual travel was, where the railroad tracks actually were, where the existing cars are now, whether they're out of service or refurbished, and really a great bunch of information. Along with in the museum is a great display of all of the artifacts from that time period up to current. And that started with our older mayor, Ben Munsey, and then several of the other townspeople. Bill Richardson, of course, has really been a great, wonderful help in bringing all this information and all these neat artifacts. Of course, the mayor, Wally Faison, has really been on top of getting this cleaned out and getting it set up to where we can start seeing it and utilizing it, and perhaps doing some repairs.
Hopefully we'll get some repairs and get this place up and running again soon.
Yeah.
As beautiful as it is already, it can go a long ways.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of the glass has been reglazed to look somewhat authentic, but there's a lot more to do in the front. Unfortunately, weather has put some out, and I believe there might have been a vandal or two in here, but you know, I haven't walked through this house in several months, so I'm not going to be very good to you. I'm going to have to kind of leave you on your own as you go through this, because I can't really describe to you what each and every room was for. You know, you can kind of look at it and guess. We know we got nice side winding stairs, and of course nice fireplaces. Will probably a living room, perhaps a bedroom. But you know, I'll be glad to hang around, and you guys feel free to take your tour. And
okay, we'll give a nice little video and everything, and then I guess I'll meet you outside once we're done. Shouldn't be more than a few minutes.
Beautiful. Take your time and enjoy yourself. You're welcome. Enjoyed it.
All right. I love these stairs. You good spiral? Yeah, I love that. feel the history walking through this house. These old doorways. This must have been an old bedroom at one point.
How could you tell? Oh, there's
Good,
still
go, go, go.
carpet in here?
Yeah. You think about the memories of this house. Imagine how many memories are in this place. As it used to, it was a hospital at one point. This place is in great shape for how old it is and how much it's been moved.
And for it to be in this well of shape, if I can add, for it being moved that long distance.
Do you know around what time this house was built?
I don't have an exact date by no means. I've heard two different numbers, and I can't tell you what even one is.
I remember you saying that it was a hospital at one point.
At one point, I was instructed that it was used as a hospital, or a portion of it was used during the Civil War. Now, I like to have facts checked, so
Right.
I don't want to give bad information.
I understand. Beautiful fireplaces.
Oh, more stairs?
Mm-hmm. Get a peek of the old attic. Just an antique TV up here.
Hold on.
I'm gonna start another video with the flash.
Actually see stuff.
Okay. As long as you can see it. This thing can definitely go a long ways, and it really doesn't take as much as it's seen from outside.
It's excruciatingly hot up here, though.
Yeah, it's hot up here, but this is definitely. Is there a date on that? No. No. Okay. No.
Yeah, how about that? It's been probably 2 years since I've been up here.
Man, I'd love to live in this house. I tell you, if I had the money to restore this place.
Yeah. Ours doesn't show it so much. It was finished in 1902. And it's got the neat attic and the big beams and stuff like that. But yeah, what a wonderful house. Wonderful building, wonderful history.
I love this place a little bit more every second I spend in here. Definitely have to come back for a later video in time.
Oh, I would love for you to, and allow me to get the proper people to
help restore it up.
Further your information.
Right.
Correct dates and times. And
like I said, I'll give you my email and everything like that, and maybe we can put together some type of information.
Beautiful.
Send to me, and I'll add it to the details and description of the video.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh man, just imagine the memories in here.
Oh, you can bet there was a bunch of them.
Maybe this thing will gain enough popularity. We'll see some family out there somewhere might have some video or pictures from back in the day.
Well, there are. I can't say the damn name.
Alright, so over there, it's hard to see, is the Mussel Fork Plantation house. You can walk through the woods a little ways. And this is one of the other houses back here in the woods a little bit. Try to see if we can get a little closer to it. I'm not going to go in there because it's so dilapidated and falling apart, but it's about what's left of it. See if I can get it. Might get a better view from right here if I can find a way in. Sorry, camera's a little shaky. Staying out there?
Is it safe?
Uh,
There's that floor that you're seeing on looks like it's flexible.
definitely isn't much left of this place. Here's that's pretty cool old cart though. Okay, so we came down a little further, and you can't really see it, but deep in the woods, there's another house, but it's so fallen apart it's not even worth going to. And then here's the dead end pretty much. So we're gonna go back this way. Alright, so we went back there, we looked at the couple of houses that Donald told us were back there. They're kind of dilapidated. We're back here at the Mussel Fork Plantation. The plan is to go down the street to a museum that's supposed to have some more information on the house. We're going to see what else we can find. So I guess this is it for the house. Hopefully we'll see it again. Alright, well we're here at the museum to get more information on the Mussel Fork Plantation. And they're closed today. So I guess we'll have to come back either at a later date and get more information for a later video. So we'll just put as much information as we can get in with this video for the Mussel Fork Plantation, and then we'll just have to make another video for a later date with more information in it. So if you like the Mussel Fork Plantation, please share as much as you can, get more information out there. You know, the more people know about it, the more popularity it gets, the easier it'll be to save. So thanks for watching, and until next time.